there are so many great inductees tonight, I wanted a chance to introduce one. In fact, I wanted to introduce two, and it just so happens that they're a match set. So that kind of makes it easy. When they said I could do this with senior remaining moonwalker, I was beyond thrilled. Though I will say I thought it was Michael Jackson. I know you do. All right. Did you see that? Woo! But then they said that meant an astronaut who'd been to the moon. I kind of like that because I've been there too. So to borrow from Debbie Harry, one way or another. Buzz, I think this is you.
You've been everywhere.
I have.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
I've been to the North Pole. I've
South
been
Pole.
to the South Pole.
Yeah.
I've been down to see the Titanic.
I have not been there.
You have not done
No,
that.
I have
All
not
right.
done that.
Well, you just need a little more zero gravity somewhere.
True.
Zero something. Well, thank you and good evening. I am really thrilled to be able to introduce our next inductees from West Orange, New Jersey. And as a proud New Jerseyan from Montclair, as it approaches 150-year existence. That's older than us.
Yeah.
I know what it takes to master both the art and the science of space.
Yeah.
And while the technology and skills needed certainly have changed since. Neil Armstrong, Mike Collins, and me flew on the first moon landing of the Apollo 11. The type of persons have not now been back to the moon. And that's why we are inspired by the achievements of Scott and Mark Kelly. These toddlers were just 5 years old when we walked on the moon. And I would like to think that our generation laid the groundwork
Yes.
for their impressive achievements. I believe that Scott's long-duration flight at the International Space Station joins many other recent accomplishments to encourage a next generation of explorers and achievers. And for all America, that is the purpose of our New Jersey Hall of Fame. Let's take a look close at these amazing individuals.
Were born in Orange and raised in West Orange. Mark and Scott Kelly are highly decorated NASA astronauts, retired U.S. Navy captains, and the world's most prominent identical twins. Both are graduates of Mountain High School. Their contributions to the future of space travel and exploration are unmatched. They have secured their well-deserved place in history as the subjects of an unprecedented NASA study on how space affects the human body. The only siblings to go into space, Mark has commanded space shuttles Endeavour and Discovery, and Scott's record-breaking year in space mesmerized the globe. Though retired from NASA, these brothers haven't slowed down. Both are authors and sought-after inspirational speakers. Mark is a respected activist, along with his wife, former Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. Tonight, the New Jersey Hall of Fame welcomes true American heroes, Mark and Scott Kelly.
Hello, everybody. As Gloria Gaynor said earlier, we are back from outer space. And I am Mark Kelly, and I am the smarter and better looking astronaut.
Hey, Mark, I'm standing right here. Unlike when I was in space for a year, I can actually hear what you're saying.
You know, folks, that was the best year of my life.
Yeah, mine too. Why do you get to talk first anyway?
Well, it's because I'm the older one of the two of us.
And you were born 6 minutes before me. And that is the only time he was the smarter and better looking one of us. You know, I think I should get to talk first because I'm the more experienced astronaut. I've flown in space for 500 days compared to his 50 days or minutes or whatever that was.
It was 54 days, but if we want to talk experience, you know, I was the pilot of the space shuttle twice and the commander of the space shuttle twice, but you only did that once, but go ahead, you can talk first.
You know, the great thing about being in space for a year is that you can't hear your twin brother whining. Hey, so the first thing we'd like to do is thank the first man on the moon from the great state of New Jersey. Colonel Buzz Aldrin, who was a hero of my brother and mine growing up, and it was really an inspiration that we could look just next door to Morristown, New Jersey, Montclair, New Jersey, where he is from, for inspiration as kids growing up. So thank you, Buzz.
Hey, and Scott and I want to thank our family who is here today, his fiancee, Amiko, who's in the audience, my wife, Gabby Giffords. We also have some great New Jersey cousins. I would have to say our favorite cousins, Christopher and Jamie and their spouses, Debbie and Alexi, for being here today. You know, Scott and I we've gotten to see and had the opportunity to see this entire planet from space over a long period of time, all over the globe. It is an incredible planet, but I have to say, there is no place better than the state of New Jersey. Even after you guys allowed them to shut down Pal's Cabin, there is no greater place, and we are so honored to be here and honored by the New Jersey Hall of Fame. So thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for inviting us, and thank you for this honor.
And because of Joe Piscopo, that I had the pleasure of meeting for the first time earlier today, especially being from Texas, I'm often asked, now that I live in Texas, what exit? Like many of you are when you travel out of the state of New Jersey. People ask you, what exit are you from? Of course, 145 on the Parkway, 15W on the Turnpike. I think Buzz is probably 147. There are other astronauts from the state of New Jersey. I think a bunch of guys around Route 9, Ken Ham, Garrett Reisman. New Jersey really has a great history in space and a presence in space, definitely within the astronaut office, all up and down the Garden State Parkway and the New Jersey Turnpike. But one thing you're not aware of is exit 175 on the Garden State Parkway is actually on the International Space Station. So thank you very much.